Had the Apple Watch now for nearly 4 weeks. These are my thoughts on it. Yes, I'm recreating a triathlon. And yes, I'm doing it on an electric bike. Because reasons. Yes, it's not really a triathlon. It's illustrative. So yeah, forgive me that. Let's go out and see if this thing's any good. Right, had the Apple Watch now for nearly 4 weeks, and I'll cut to the chase. I love it, absolutely love it. The Apple Watch Ultra is obviously an all-round watch. It does all the things as well as all the fitness tracking. It just makes life a lot easier. You know, it syncs with my phone and my AirPods and my computers. It's a hardware token, so I can unlock not only computers, but I can approve two-factor authentication requests with it. It is just a great all-round watch. Now the form factor, it feels really nice on my wrist, more so than my old one. And so far, I'm just really happy with it. Wow, it's windy. So the one major remaining gripe I had about it on the original Ultra was its ability to track transitions during triathlons. So we're going to see if we can do that today by staging this. Very fake, non-real triathlon. We're actually going to do bike, run, swim, because the sea at the moment is going to be about 12 degrees, so I'll go and be chilly. So what do I think about the Ultra? As I said, so far everything is great. The battery life on it in particular is excellent. So I don't need to charge it every night, which is great. Now in a situation where, because I don't need to charge it every night, when I do need to charge it, I've left it to the last minute. So I put it on to charge and then forget to put it back on before I go to sleep. So I've missed a few nights worth of sleep, but again, that's just me. And I got into the habit of always taking it off at night time. So now I need to get back into the habit of trying to charge it during the day. But yeah, battery life is excellent. Probably lasts certainly nearly 2 days now of pretty full-time use. Everything else about WatchOS is fairly familiar. I am enjoying the screen itself. Definitely clearer, slightly bigger, but it's the underlying QLED technology, which means the screen itself is just really sharp, really nice to look at. Watch face gallery seems okay. I found a couple in there which I quite like, and the customization on the complications and so on is as good as it was. Right, what does it look like in here? What does it look like in here? This is where we're going to stop the bike portion, go for a quick run, and then we're going to go and throw ourselves in the water here. Right, so we're coming up to, oh my god, there's lots of cars here. Coming up to transition 1 now. Oh, there's people. Too many people. Why are there so many people? Right. This is transition 1. Transition 1. It's picked up that we're in transition 1. That's worked. Right, now we're going to go for a quick run. So, we're off on the run. This is probably going to be quite a lot longer than that bike. Right, we're still in transition. Still in transition, even though I'm running up a hill. Still in transition. We're still in transition. Not working. I know, it's worked it out. Thought we were in transition. This is possibly going to be a fairly tedious review because everything about it I quite like. Now, one of the major new features that people are talking about is satellite tracking improvements, and more specifically the emergency stuff, so that if you're in the backcountry with an emergency and you've got no coverage, you can use the satellite network to raise an emergency. Now, for everyday use, I can't see that being particularly helpful. If you are outdoors, if you're in the country all the time, then yeah, maybe it would be. Look at this. So, are there any issues with it? Well, oops, delete. I still find where it sits on my wrist to be a bit of an issue, that I can activate the buttons, which means if I'm doing, if I'm on the ground, if I'm doing push-ups or something, it's easy to push the button, which is not ideal. So far so good. Heart rate is quite low apparently, 100, which I don't believe, because it's not running that fast. So the sleep tracking, everyone's going on about this. Everyone's going on about sleep tracking and the score it gives you. I'm not yet convinced by that, partly because I know I don't sleep very well. I'm lucky if I get 6 hours, and I'm lucky if I get those without waking up in the middle. Either, something wakes me up, or whether that's something waking me up or otherwise, but it always seems to be very optimistic on my sleep score. Morning. It always gives me quite high scores when I sleep really badly, and then I actually slept quite well last night and it gave me a really low score. So that's all a bit confusing. Right, just coming back into transition. Second time back to go for a swim. Let's see if it figures it out. Are you joking? Oh, it knows I'm in transition.
cut in here because the microphone didn't work on the way home. Fantastic. So in summary, that test has gone really well. The triathlon was fine. The watch picked up all the individual events. The auto transition worked. Amazing. So I can't really moan anymore about that, and that was kind of the last thing that was annoying me about the watch. So yeah, that's gone well. And so I have to say, in summary, Apple Watch Ultra 3, it's just a great watch. I love it, I really do. The question I get asked is it an upgrade? So if you've got an Ultra 1 or an Ultra 2, is it an upgrade to Ultra 3? Well, the reality I think right now is no. For me, there's no killer feature about the Ultra 3 that is a must-have to upgrade from one of the previous ones. So if those are working well for you, if the battery and everything like that is okay, then no, it's not an upgrade. But that doesn't take anything away from this new watch. It's still a lovely, lovely watch. That's it. So glowing endorsement from me. Love the watch. It's amazing. Enjoying it. It's great. I'm going to go back to doing normal videos now-ish. Okay, say 3D printing, making shit in my shed. So if that's kind of your jam, then please do consider subscribing. And if you've got any comments or views to share on your experience with the Ultra 3, drop them down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much indeed. Very much.